Hey guys, it's nusuc and I'm here today to talk to you guys a little bit about my journey so far as an artist and the things that I have learned so far while getting into music and making my music and coming upon my first release, Crypto Mind, on July 1st. So stay tuned and get ready with me because I'm getting ready. So join me today as I do my makeup and hear about the music life so far as an independent artist releasing first song. Pat, don't rub your makeup in. I do not use proper brushes all the time, don't mind me. Okay, I'm not a makeup artist. My makeup does look good when I do it. So, basically, I'm very proud of myself for making it this far as an independent artist and actually finally releasing a song and following my dreams and continuing to make music and whatnot. I am releasing my first song, Crypto Mind, on July 1st. And there couldn't be a more perfect time to release a song about crypto when crypto is ironically crashing. It just is what it is. Hold on, I need to adjust this light. The process for it, honestly, I had no idea what I was doing, and I was going to release a song with no campaign, I was gonna do a press release, but it was gonna come out like 3 days before, and I didn't really have a plan for anything at all. And of course, everybody would probably say that's the wrong way to do it. Like, how are you not gonna have a plan for releasing your first song? It's a baby. And all this other stuff that people always say, and I don't take it for granted, don't get me wrong, but like, I wasn't taking it seriously enough. So, when I came to realize how important it was to have all of those things that I didn't have and have it organized and plan it and be ready for it, I moved my release date from June 17th to July 1st, so I'd have 2 more weeks and have time to get some press and whatnot organized. And basically, from that point forward, I had a really good friend of mine who helped me with understanding and breaking down everything I needed. I had him look at my website. He was like, you don't have a logo. So point 1, if you're an artist and you are just starting to make music, get a logo made. It can just be a font, whatever, you can make it yourself. I made mine on Canva, which I'll show you guys. I made this, which this is like the white version, but I basically had it in black and white. And then basically I showed it to someone else and they had a graphic designer make it. So it went from that to this. The difference. And I was very, very grateful. And then at that point, he was just like, for your website, you have to have your logo, you have to have your copyright on there, like at the bottom, a pop-up for people to subscribe, build your email list. So it was like, I got a logo made one. And then I made sure I had a pop-up for my website when people come on there so that I could collect emails. I worked on a campaign. So I asked, what in the world is a release campaign? I wanted to release my song on the 17th. The press release was not done because the website wasn't done. So we got the website done and fixed it all up. Every artist needs a website. Every artist needs a logo. Every artist needs to have their artist links. If you're a new artist, it can be really, really hard to get your artist pages set up before your first release. That has been my biggest thing. I'm like, I want my pages up. I want my pages up. There's just not much you can do about that. Unless, besides for Spotify, like even Apple, I was like, okay, so I have a pre-purchase, but no one could pre-purchase it because I don't have Apple artist page until the song is live on Apple. So it's definitely not easy, and it can be very frustrating when it's like there's certain things you want and it just can't be done that way. And I definitely feel like Apple and all the rest of them should make that change for people to be able to gain access to their websites, to their artist pages before the first song is released. I mean, I know it can be annoying for them because it's like, we want you to be serious, but as long as they see it's in DistroKid, it has a release date, it's been sent, like, I feel like every artist should have a chance to set up their profiles beforehand and not have to wait, because it would just make it easier for us when we're trying to promote and get our pre-saves and pre-sales and all of this stuff and share everything and get press, and it's so hard to find a place to go. But with DistroKid, that's my distributor, I did find that having hyperfollow helped. I'm not the best at multitasking. Like, this is why I don't really do this like this, but whatever. I'm trying, guys. Bear with me. Anyway, hyperfollow link. And you can just put all your links there that you have. Honestly, my only link that's working is my Spotify pre-save. So that's the only one on there. But like, I put it on my website where it says like, listen to whatever song it is. This is Crypto Mine for me. And then I was able to have it so that people can at least click on that and pre-save it. That's the best I can do. So things were a lot smoother than they could have been. And having one place for everything to be, like on an artist's website and everything, I feel like does definitely help. I know it helped me because like before then it's just like, well, where can we go? We'll go to Hyperfollow for this, or we'll try and go to Spotify for that. Like, having a one-stop shop for everybody to just know, okay, if I go to her website, I can find everything on there. That helps. So up to the first release, my content, I didn't do a music video because it just wasn't in the budget. I want to do one later. But reality is, guys, this music is expensive. It's not cheap. And you do the best you can with what you can. I'm definitely getting a lyric video made for video content. I have like a little BTS from the photo shoot for the cover shoot. Maybe it's not the, music video, but it's still BTS. And unfortunately, it was all vertical instead of horizontal, so that sucks, but I'm learning. So, as it comes to your first release, using hyperfollow or some place, putting all your links in one place for people to go so that they can more easily pre-save all your songs just really helps. And so having an artist website really helps. Having a logo to go everywhere really helps. I realized, like, now it's on my YouTube, it's on my website, it's on my email, my press release, all of that good stuff. And it just helps identify you. Like, it gives you a brand. Like everybody says, you are your brand. As an artist, you are your brand. So me personally, I'm trying to take that more seriously and treat myself, my person, as a business, because that's exactly what it is. Like, I have to run PR campaigns on myself, campaigns on my song, like, and as I was helping my mom with her PR and communications business and everything, and I've been helping her with that, and I needed her help with PR, so I have been learning everything so that I can do my own stuff but also help expand her business. So it's like, in that, I realized, she was like, okay, so for your music, she sent me an email and she was like, this is what you need to do. Go into Prolly and create a new campaign. Add your list, because I basically found all of the websites, outlets, and journalists that I wanted to send my press release to announce my new song and hopefully get some interviews and stuff like that going. And made a media list in Prolly, which is just a very useful tool. And basically I found some other contacts in there that she had that could be very beneficial for the release of my song and added them to my media list. And then from there on, I took that media list, I made a campaign for Crypto Mine release, and I put my press release in it, and like an email, it has you add the subject, everything in that. And if you don't have something that does this for you, you can very easily have an email list And then even out your personal email or however you decide to do it, you write out a press release in Google Docs or something, copy and paste it into your email, add a subject, a headline that's gonna catch them, and then make sure to have like everything you need in a press release. Like it's really simple to do. I realized you can look it up. Like music press releases get a whole entire layout, not layout, but you guys get what I mean. I'm blanking on the word. And then from there on, you copy and paste all of those emails from your email list into the email chain. And that way you send out a mass email to all these people, and then you will get responses. So my email list is about 50 emails, 50 outlets, I should say, for this. Not email list, but this is for like PR and stuff, so it's a little different than just like announcing, oh, my song has released, blah, blah, blah. That'll be a separate email list. So guys, as you can see from my makeup, I do a little contour, nothing major. I should get like some setting powder. I see now that's what people use for their face to go under my eyes and really help highlight the contour that I do. And I don't like lashes, so I just like, I love my lashes, so I just really make them pop. I'm making it look thick and like a fake lash. I've had people ask me so many times, oh my gosh, do you have lashes on? And I'm like, no, like I could stand wearing lashes. But huge compliment. Definitely is a technique to it. Like you can start from the outside. I really define outside so it gives it like the dramatic effect. Guys, it's so hot today. It's like a heat wave. So as I have gotten to releasing this song, it's been a challenge, honestly. It has been very difficult to release a song about something. I'm going over this one more time because like it's just not defining enough for me. But about something that is kind of in a crisis. It's a love song. Like Cryptomine is a love song, but it is like using crypto as an analogy. So it's like, it's also a crypto anthem. It's been a little tough with all the hiccups, like having enough money for everything, and then being okay with owning the fact that I'm doing it the best I can. And even if it's not like I have like an amazing music video shot and I like my whatever, everything's not like somebody who has millions of dollars backing them, like that's okay. Like I'm not there yet. I have to start where I am. Sometimes that's really hard for me to do, honestly, and I will try and make a way for me to be up here when I need to bring it down here for myself, to make it a little easier on myself. But I don't believe in anything being easy, so I will literally just hustle for that. Like I will hustle so hard. So, but at some point I was like, I've done all I can. And I had to realize how much I did and be happy with it. Otherwise, I would just never release this song. And I didn't want that. I made this song in December of 2021. Really, I think I started in like November, October-ish. But, or November. And it's now July. Well, coming out on July 1st, 2022. Music takes time, guys. It really does. I mean, a part of it was like having all the money to own the master. It was a lot of hiccups getting here, and that's why I'm also like, I deserve to put out the song for myself. All the challenges that came with really making music, getting into the music business, finding some amazing people to work with on my first song, and then working on more music. I have more music. I have a whole EP I worked on and more that will be coming later. And of course, I'm still working on music, and it's just like where I started is totally not where I am. And I am so, so grateful for the opportunities and the people that have been brought into my life that have slowly like ease me more into my artistry and help it become just like a consistent way of life. Now I'm ready for all the hard work that I put in to really start to pay off and show for itself. And that's the point I'm getting to now. And honestly, it's the most nerve-wracking. But there is an audience for everybody. That's what I tell myself, at least, because I get nervous about people liking my music. I get nervous about how people are gonna accept it. And then I have to tell myself, there will be an audience. It may not be who I think it is. We'll see. Especially this first song. It's very niche, but it definitely has a broader spectrum if people are open about it. It's all about how people receive the music that I make. So I'm not gonna take anything personally. I should have made a video about doing these braids, but it's okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna take anything personally. I accept things as they are. And if you are an artist who is trying to make music, making music is the you. Now I see the smallest part of it. Get your contacts ready. Like, have emails of all your friends, your family, people you worked with, all these different people that you can have there for when your song releases. You need streams, you need listeners, you need pre-saves, you need pre-orders, you need all this stuff. Make sure you have a list that you're building over time. Like, you can have contacts from 10, 15 years ago, from high school, from middle school. It doesn't matter. Some of them may work, some of them may not, but it's valuable. Have the media outlets. Like, I never listen to podcasts. I never really read the magazines anymore. I never really listen to the radio. Like, my mom asked me, so who do you want? Like, where do you want to be interviewed? Like, what stations do you want to be on? Like, all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I don't listen to any podcasts. I don't watch any of the like shows, like music shows, or I don't know where people get interviewed. I was just like, so maybe even if you don't watch them, do your research. Know which type of media outlets are good for you, what journalists speak on these things, and that way, like, when it comes time that you are releasing and you're getting a press release out and you're having a campaign so that you can really, scale your music and your brand, yourself, that you have that in mind, so that you have something and you have places for your music to go to expand your audience and build exposure for yourself. Those are all huge things that I've learned, and I definitely have curated some good lists just from doing research. There's always the internet for research, which has saved me throughout this process. But if you can do it earlier, start getting content. Start having professional photo shoots, all this stuff. Like, I was last minute having to get more content because I didn't really have enough professional content for a website. So I had to have my friend who had a camera go take more videos and content of me. Like, just always be getting content. Like, you have to treat yourself like you are a celebrity. Like, you see these celebrities, everything is high quality, everything's amazing. Like, start treating yourself to that standard. Look good when you go out. If you have a friend with a camera, even better. Like, you don't have to just pay a photographer. Like, you guys just take pictures. You guys are hanging out. You have amazing content. Take time to put into yourself and just really work on building a brand in yourself. Like, you are your brand. People see your style. They see what you wear. They see how you move, whatever. All of that becomes something that people are going to look to as you grow. And that's what I'm seeing. And you have to own it. You have to be comfortable with yourself. Then when I'm not that confident, it's hard for me to do things like this. I realize being a musician is a lot more than what people think it to be. It's not just making music. It really is a business. And I didn't want to start a business. Ironically, not yet. I said I want to do music first. And as I stopped making the music, like, recording, and I start getting into trying to release, I realized this is the business. So I didn't want to start a business, but I started branding myself as a business because I am the business. So I was already in on it without even knowing I was in on it. So have a logo. Start making a website so you're not like me, waiting, having to push back the release of your song and everything because your release isn't ready yet. I mean, because your website isn't ready yet and you have to wait for your website, for your press release to go out so people have a place to go see everything and learn about you and hear your song and go pre-save and see that you have a brand, have your logo ready to go on your website. Like, these are all things I just didn't know. And have a campaign. A campaign is just your media outlets. Who do you want to be featured on? Send your press release to all of them. Have the media outlets, have the journalists, whatever it is, the podcast, like a contact to each of them. It doesn't matter if you found it off Google. You never know who you're going to reach and who's going to say yes. The more prepared you are, the easier it will feel. It's still going to be, you know, a challenge, a journey. There will be hiccups, but it'll definitely make it easier. So I've gotten to the point where my makeup is almost done. I'm not gonna wear this. I am going to wear this. You guys will see it in the photos. Sparkly vibes. Just gonna go shoot in my backyard some. Gonna do some cool creative shots today, guys. I'm kind of excited. Try some new things. We'll see if they work or not. They have all this gorgeous, gorgeous hair. Oh yeah, mama, looking like a star. I put on perfume even though you guys can't smell me. It's YSL Libre, I think. Yeah, YSL Libre. I really like the Alien perfume. Oh my god, you guys, if you haven't tried Alien perfume, you have to try it. It is the best. Oh, honestly, now that we're more into summer, like, I really feel like the Libre perfume, I like it even more than I used to. It smells really good. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining me and watching and getting a few tips on like starting your artistry, and also just listening to my journey as an artist so far, as it's just starting out. And I'm sure it's only gonna get busier and crazier, and there's a lot more I don't know that I'm gonna have to learn. And I look forward to learning it. I really do. So I will see you guys next time. Ooh, guys, I just look so good right now. Okay. Toodles.